I know you guys are not going to want. Hate that this shit goes out fast. You know, I made the decision to like go back to California because I tried this before, like venturing off and like moving somewhere else. And for some reason, it keeps drawing me back to California. And when I get to California, I don't really know how to navigate. Like, I know how to navigate. It has nothing to do with like getting around. It's like being in California and knowing how to reap the benefits of being in California and being universal and, you know, like getting in touch with the right people and being a part of stuff again because, you know, I've been in LA on and off for like 10 years. So, um, 2 years consecutively since 2022, I lived in California and I haven't moved because I was like, man, I'm gonna just stay here. You know, my family, you know, I miss my family to a certain degree, but you know, it's a thing versus missing them for a short period of time and then missing them the whole time. And I recognize that a lot of the time when I get distracted and I don't act on a lot of the things that I could have achieved is because I'm too worried about my family. And, you know, whole time they're not really worried about me in the ways that I'm worried about them because, you know, I always got to call them and check on them and make sure they're good. And, you know, throughout my whole process of being in California, um, and when I do get in touch with family, it's always in a negative light. Like, you're not doing this and you can't do that and you should do this. And it's just, you know, I done put myself in this box that I can't surpass this point in time in life, because I've been told so many times that I'm incapable of doing it. You know, like for example, saving money or getting money. Nobody in my family showed me how to get any money, showed me the importance of money or anything like that. So when I go out here and I fuck off money, it's literally because I really don't know how. And it's more of a physical thing. Like, I need somebody to physically tell me and show me how to do shit in order for me to be consistent with it. Because if I'm just out here, you know, I can read all the books all day on finances and how to manage and shit like that, but I wouldn't know how to apply, you know, the habits of saving money, even though I read a book on it. So it's kind of like I have to be consistent. And, you know, if I never had someone to physically show me how to do that and keep a system going, it's kind of like, you know, it's like you're taking all these tips and tricks and applying them together, and then you get this big mess. You know, I had a little system that I was doing at first, but, you know, because I see there's a lot of things that I want and see, and it gets in the way of me like budgeting, you know. So I just feel like this time around it's like I have to get it together, or, you know, or figure out my steps before I step back into that realm. Because, you know, every time that I've been there, I've been like low key kind of like not happy in the situation that I'm in. And the situation that I'm in most of the time is like I'm not in my own place. I have roommates, or I'm living in a halfway house or something like that. Like, I'm doing shit like that, moving like I'm a criminal, and it's like I'm not. Like, but it's like I'm tired of living like that. Like, I'm living here and there. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'll be knowing like I'm not gonna be stable here. Like, let's say if I do find somewhere, a little studio or something like that. I get the studio, and in my mind already, it's like, am I going to stay stable this time? Am I going to be here a while? Am I really going somewhere? Like, in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm already have that negative insight that I'm not going to make it no further than where my mind will let me go, or my body will let me go. So I'm making all this money, but I'm not saving it. Like, you know, I'm making money that could put me, you know, there for, you know, 3 or 4 months ahead. So when I see shit that I want and like, trying to keep up, it's kind of like, you know, it's like almost like living beyond your means. You know, I'm trying to keep up with the trends. I'm trying to, and it's like, I don't want to consider myself a influencer, because I don't feel like I can't influence if my situation is not together. And it's like, I don't want to be sitting up here lying and you know, pushing out, you know, an influence rather, and my shit is not together. Like, it doesn't sit well with me. But I know that a lot of people go through a lot of things, and that should never stop you from doing what you want to do. But it's like I'm not in a spot to do that. So until I'm in a spot to actually do that, and I can go and, you know, get my second apartment, because, well, third actually, because I had an apartment, a studio, and, you know, some shit happened. I had to move out because I felt like I was going to go to jail and all that. Like, call the police on me and everything. I thought I was going to jail. So I had to get out of that situation because it wasn't a good situation anyway. I just felt like the people that I was entertaining didn't have my best interests, and there was just too much in my business. It was a lot of fake shit going on, and you know, a lot of he say, she say, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You asking, it's the whole thing of like niggas be thinking that they have the up and up on you, and I'm like, nigga, you don't. I don't really like niggas like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like niggas like that. So for a nigga to think that I really want to fuck on him or be with him is just kind of crazy, especially with the way that he looked. Like, he tried to play it like I wanted him or something. I'm like, nigga, you been wanting me since you met me. Let's be fucking real here. Like, don't be trying to pass it off to other people that, you know what I'm saying, like, I've been on your body or something like that. Like, nigga, you're not like that to me. Like, I don't look at you in that way ever, and I never will. Like, I don't care if I get the lowest of lows. Like, I'm the only bitch on earth, and you're the only nigga on earth. I would never fuck with you. I'll kill myself. I mean, shit. That's how I felt in that moment. But anyways, getting off topic. I'm rambling. Um, yeah, so it was all that. You know what I'm saying? It was all that. And he tried to lie on some shit and try to say that they, man, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, so I had to leave that alone. But before I could like find anywhere else to go, I had to go right back to a halfway house again and try to figure that shit out. But I had just went viral on the net. Just went viral. I was all over TikTok, and you know, people I was living with was plotting and scheming, and they saw some shit they could pick from and like told me that I had to leave, and I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. So I ain't really had no time to look for no place, so that's why I'm where I'm at now. But I don't really like it here. I'm not happy. I mean, I'm not gonna force myself to like, you know, to like it somewhere I don't like it. I was here when I was younger. I grew up here, and I just, you know, I don't really fuck with the vibe for real. It's not LA. You know, it's a lot of shit to do in LA. Like, you can walk somewhere and you're in a function. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it's like, I don't know, it's damp. Like, it just gives me damp. Like, it's just plain. I don't know how to explain it. I'm used to the city life, bro. I'm used to, you know, getting to it. But because of the circumstances and the situation, um, but I'm excited. You know, I'm coming up with a plan for things, and this year is like I'm definitely gonna start taking that seriously, because I always said to myself I wouldn't be 30 and still be trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do with my life. Like, I know I want to be a YouTuber and I want to put out good content, and I want to live a soft life. Like, I don't want to be no, you know what I'm saying, turn into no, like, you know, like, I don't want to do that. But when I turned 27 a few days ago, I was like, it's like a life flashing before your eyes. When I turned 25, I was like, all right, 25, I got to do something. Then 26 came around, I got to do something. 27 come around, nothing. Still, like, it's like a life crisis type shit. Like, I don't want to be 30 and still trying to figure it out. Like, I want to figure it out. I want things start coming together. And you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what's the meaning of all this shit, to be honest. Like, I know what I want to do, but in my mind I'm thinking of like money. Everything costs money. And it's like I either have to have one or the other. It's either I'm gonna have the clout, because you can't have both. I mean, you can, but it's not. That's why I learned about being in the game. You can't have both. It's either you're gonna have the clout or you're gonna have the money. You can have the clout and the money, but one or the other is gonna give out. You know what I'm saying? It's like a probability game. Like, you got to like pay attention. I don't know. But I think I would feel way, way better when I'm back in LA and I'm figuring this shit out. Because when I'm here and I'm around family, I just get in the dumps. I get unhappy. I feel like I'm stuck. And I just get in this funk that I can't get out of. Like, I don't know. In my mind, I was like, yeah, I need to be closer to family. But before I left, I was like, I don't want to leave. But I had to because I didn't want to be out there on the street. I've been on the street before, and I ain't trying to be on the street again. You get what I'm saying? So this time when I go back, I want to set myself up to where I am being more consistent on YouTube than anything else. Like, I want to be a YouTuber and I want to do different things, start playing games and stuff like that. Like, I want to be different and I want to be universal. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same shit and the same stuff. I'm definitely going to put a twist on me, and I feel like it's about time that I start working on that. Because, like I said, I don't want to be 30 and still trying to figure out where the money's coming from. I have a lot of things that I'm good at, and I want to be able to make the money that I need to invest in future endeavors, like owning my own businesses and taking more trips around the world. I definitely want to see the world before I leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? I want to set myself up, my family up when I start having children. I want to set them up for the future. Like, they don't have to go through what I went through growing up and up until this point to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have it made. Like, I didn't have it made. Like, I had to figure it out as I go, and that's sometimes suck adulting. Like, when you're adulting and you go out here and you in the world on your own, nobody really tells you or give you a pamphlet on how to be an adult and how this shit works. Because we never know what's going to happen next. We never know how this shit's going to play out. We never know. So it's kind of like we have to be vigilant and aware as young adults that this shit is a monopoly game. Literally. It's literally like a game of life. That's exactly what it is. You land on something, you hope that what you done invested yourself and time, money in becomes something in longevity. But then anything could happen. That place could burn down. That place could have bad wiring. That place could be in a bad neighborhood. It could be all numerous of things when you invest into life, and you expect things to stay the way they are because of how much hard you worked and the time that you put in to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And that's what life is. You don't know what's next. You can make the plans. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be a nurse. You can achieve those things. I'm not saying that it's not possible that you can do it. You can do it, bro. It's just you gotta be prepared for the unexpected as well. Because not everything is gonna go like the way you want it, but it can come close to that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can go to school, get the degree, get the job that you always wanted, and you can buy the $300,000 home and the $300,000 car, and do all the things you necessarily need to do for your family, and they don't have to work for shit, and you don't have to want for shit. It could be like that, but there's the stuff in between that nobody really tells you about. And nobody has told me about that. Like, nobody, I'm going through life and just rolling with it. Like, is this going to be what it is every time? Or, but being viral on the internet and watching how people was just talking so bad about me, it's like, what's the point? Like, what is the point of all this? Like, and even when you're doing good, people gonna talk bad about you. So it didn't matter, but it was like the shit people were saying. I'm like, y'all don't even know nothing about me. And they was talking pure shit. And I was like, damn, what did I do to y'all? But, you know, people just, they see an opportunity to make a moment, and they make a moment out of nothing. So, you know, it is what it is. I closed those doors because I'm like, I don't want to be known for that. I don't want to be known for that. I don't want to be known for something I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to reinvent myself, and I'm going to come back the version of myself that I need to be. Yeah, so I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. I'm not rushing it. Because I feel like if you rush it, you won't be the version of yourself that you completely need to be, and then things will go wrong. And, you know, so that's how I really feel about it. Ooh. But I'm going to try to go more live and stuff. I don't know about... Get out her box! I want something to throw at her. Get away from over there! Go use your box. Get out her box. Go on about your business. Man. My bad, y'all. My cats are hilarious. The older cat is trying to use the baby cat's litter, and I just made new litter for them, both of them, and they're both in their litter boxes. And I would, if it was me and I had like more than one cat, I definitely would have like, you know, just like one litter box, because, but in this case, she's like a kitten, and we keep her in the room mostly with us. Get away from over there. Hazel. She's gonna make me knock her out, bro. Hazel, get away. No! Get out of here. Get out of here. It's like I'm talking to kids. Like she knows what she's doing, bro. But anyways, like I was saying, I made like a litter and shit, so the kitten stays in the room with us mostly. Excuse me. And so we just got we got her real young. Like, I think she's going on like, she's only like 4 months. Something like that. So, yeah, we've been keeping her in the room, but we let them play and stuff like that. But she'll come in here and use her litter box, and then she'll go in there and use hers. They'll eat each other's food. I'm just at a point where I'm like, sometimes I just be like, fuck it. But I just changed their litter, and I don't want them using each other's litter, because then that means more work for me as a cat mom. Because Hazel poops, she's an adult, so she poops a lot. And she fills her litter box up fast. And then she'll come in here when it's full and use hers. And she's struggling to find somewhere to... Children. Cats are like children, bro. But when I moved to LA... Let me put this GTA 5 on. When I moved back to LA... I'm definitely... Bro, it's up, bro. I'm talking right now because I need to speak it into existence, because if I don't, it's not going to happen. And I'm only going to tell myself that because it's for me. It's for nobody else. But because I'm on here, I want to be more vocal and more, what is it? I done got high. more open, and you know, I want to be more consistent. So right now, what's happening? I have like 3 videos, the vlogs that I need to post. And once I'm done posting those vlogs, I'm probably going to be gone for about a month, right? I'm not going to be on here for about a month. And throughout that month, I'm definitely doing like a whole social media cleanse. Like, I'm just kind of like not going to be on no socials. I'm not going to check no socials. I don't want to see what's going on in the world. Fuck it. I'm just going to take that time to, because I have an issue with like being on the internet and having to involve myself in things that go on the internet and put that perspective on myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I gotta be like this and I gotta do this like that because everybody's doing like I feel like it just has too much influence on my head because, you know, coming up I didn't really have no influence. So I'm just looking at too much shit and just getting inspired by the wrong shit. And I just kind of don't want to travel down that path. So I want to be who I need to be, bro. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm a crash out. I'm a crash out. And that's because of what I've been through in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm chill now. You know, I can conversate and have good conversation and shit like that. But when it comes time, I'm going to have to crash out. I don't... Oh, look at that. And I didn't feel it neither. But I'm a crash out, bro. And I'm just trying to accept the fact that I am. Like right now, I just got too much anger built up. Like I'm not like a fucked up person or nothing. Like I really have a good soul. But I've just been through so much shit and I have a lot of built up anger. And it's, you know, like growing up, I didn't really have a lot of people speak up for me or to say anything. So I always been the protector of myself. So now, like, certain shit I would let fly. But now that I'm much older and I know how strong I am, I've been my own defender. So I protect myself against anything that I feel like will threaten me or my situation. So, you know, people call it mean, aggressive, whatever you want to call it, but I don't play that shit. Like, there's a lot of people that enjoy people playing in their face, and I'm not one of them. Like, you're not going to play in my face. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to say no off the wall shit, no out of line shit to me. I'm not going to let you do it. So, I just be telling motherfuckers, like, mind your tongue and what the fuck you say and do when you come across me, bro. Because I'm all types of respectful until you ain't respectful. And you do some weird shit. Or, you know, I got to play my role. And I know how to do that very well. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know where I come from. You don't know the lengths that I would go to be what I need to be, nigga. That's why I would be telling people, like, you don't know. People be trying to clock other people's struggle. And it's like, bitch, everybody has a struggle. It may not be as detrimental as the other person's, but everybody has a struggle, bro. And I know for a fact that, you know, nothing makes nobody else perfect or greater than the other person. It's like, bitch, you know exactly what the fuck you're doing when you fuck with somebody and you try to speak down on them, bitch. Because there's either a person that could surpass you because you haven't grown past the point that you need to grow, or you just a hating ass motherfucker. That's just your MO. And people are haters and they love to see people down to the level that they stoop them and that they live at. But yeah, point blank period, I'm just like, I don't let nobody play with me. I don't care. Nobody's finna play with me, disrespect me or nothing, because Don't nobody stand up for me or say anything for me or nothing like that. The only person that would have done that, she's dead. So I'm not looking for nobody to be my savior. I'm my savior. I'm the person that everybody turns to when they need help. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I may not have it together, but if I got a couple of dollars, or you know what I'm saying, I can help you out in some type of way, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm that cold of a bitch. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people showcase that they're fucked up and that they really aren't reliable in that area. But I am. Like, I be telling people all the time, I'm the rare kind. Like, you won't find too many of me in the world. Like, you won't. Like, a lot of these bitches just be having bitches around for the entertainment reasons. But when I be looking for friends, I'll be looking for people that's actually genuine and want to do some different type shit. Because that's what I'm thinking about doing. Just starting a whole, like, group or something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm on some other shit right now. This year, I'm about to get in my bag and I'm about to do a whole bunch of shit. But I need to take me a break. A few months. Just the first 3 months of the year. Probably. Something like that. And, you know, focus on myself. Focus on what I need to do. Because I don't want to come in this game with nothing to offer. Like. But yeah, anyways, my focus is YouTube for real. So I'm going to upload those 3 videos, like I said. And then I'm probably going to go away for a few months. And then come back at y'all with some, once I'm back over there and shit. Because I'll probably be back over there next month. But we'll see, you know. We'll see. Shit. So stressed. But I'm about to get off here. Make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned in. Make sure you watch, you know, my recent videos. Recent vlogs, show love. Make sure that you comment and like. And I'll see you guys in the next live.